What's up, y'all? I'm Ephraim, that ancient artist, your host here for Legions of Artists Project with Escondido Arts Partnership, of course. The Legions of Artists Project is about making an impact through artists' voices and sharing their craft, their challenges, their wisdom, and, of course, their truth.
I saw like a live mariachi harpist on stage for the first time. I literally was looking at him like I turned to my dad and I was like, I want to do that. I want to play the harp. Because I used to be like ashamed of being super shy and quiet. But now I'm realizing like, no, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like channel that energy and like take it to your craft or your skill and like really do amazing things with it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Gio in the house.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, what's up, girl? So, y'all, this is my friend Gio. She's not just my friend. She's my soul sister right here. We go way back.
Way back. Like dinosaurs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, so thank you so much, Gio, for just, accepting my invitation on being on Legions of Artists.
Yeah.
With Escondido Arts Partnership. It's an honor to hear your story, talk to you about your craft, and just allow the audience to learn more about you and what you do specifically.
Mm-hmm.
So going into the whole interview, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, love.
So I was born and raised here in California, in Orange County. I come from a big family. There's 10 of us total. I'm number 5, so it's 5 girls in a row, and then 3 boys, and I'm the youngest of the 5 girls. I'm a mariachi musician, so I'm in a professional all-women's mariachi group called Mariachi Reina de Los Angeles.
Can you say that again a little slower, please? Because I was just so
Mariachi
sexy.
Reina de Los Angeles.
So are you Mexican?
Yes. I love it. Yes, I'm Mexican. It translates to Queens of Los Angeles.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's like Queen,
Yeah, because you are one.
So, so I'm the harpist for that group. I joined when I was 15. I'm 19, so that's like 4 years.
Nice.
But yeah, it's a good experience. I really enjoy doing shows and like having the gigs. And then just like gaining more musical experience is like it's really rewarding. So
So tell me what inspired you to pursue all that.
So funny thing is, when I started out music, I was actually forced by my dad.
You're gonna do this.
So my parents just enrolled me and my siblings into music classes. There was like a mariachi kids program around where we lived, and then so my dad just kind of put us in there just to give us something to do, a hobby. I was in 2nd grade at the time, so I was 7 years old, and I started playing violin, and I hated it. It was so bad. I would for 2 years I would just fake everything. I didn't learn anything. And I hated it.
Were you actually bad at it too?
Well, yeah. I didn't even know how. And then they would put us to do performances. I would just be there pretending that I'm playing and just trying to match everyone else's bow and So it was. I learned how to fake really well though. I'll tell you that. So that was cool. But I was 7, 8 years old, and then my parents found another mariachi program. And then that mariachi program was just a lot more structured, and my peers, I was surrounded by people who they wanted to learn, they were genuinely interested. Whereas the previous program, you could tell most people were there just because their parents wanted to be there. So it was a different environment, and I think that's what gave me a little push. And then so I kind of picked up the violin again. And this time I didn't fake it. This time I actually learned stuff. And the mariachi that was teaching the kids at that conference, they had a harpist. And so they had a showcase for the students at the beginning of the conference to show this is us, this is how we play, whatever.
Yeah.
And then so I saw a live mariachi harpist on stage for the first time. And I was like, and he came out and he like, they put him in like the center of the stage and he was like playing his solo. He was sweating as he was playing, and I literally was looking at him like I was so shocked because I had like never seen or heard anything like that impressive in mariachi at that point, and I was like, I turned to my dad and I was like, I want to do that.
Oh
like
my God.
I want to play the harp. Like,
yes.
And then funny thing is that he thought that like he didn't want to like go into it right away because he was like, oh, I don't want to like buy you a harp because they're super expensive, and then you like
not like it,
pick it up and then you don't like it, and then it's just like a waste of money, and then I pay for the lessons and you don't like it, kind of thing. So then I basically kind of just kept asking him for like a year, and I started playing harp 7th grade. So like a year later, and I started taking harp classes. And I just like immediately just like I feel like I found my instrument because before I was playing violin and like I liked it, but at the same time I didn't love it. I liked it, but I didn't love it. So like my heart wasn't in it completely.
Yeah.
Once I started playing harp,
like clicked for you.
Yeah.
It was like, this is where I'm meant to be.
Yeah, and then I just took off pretty much after that. I got really into like practicing a lot. And then a year after I started playing harp, that's when I picked up the bass because I was like, I wanted to learn another mariachi instrument, and I was like, which one should I learn? And then I decided on bass because I love bass. It's like, it sounds so cool. like, I turn up the bass like all the way high, and like the car rides and stuff.
Yes. But tell us, currently, about your craft, what you're doing, what you're, rehearsing for, some of your shows and stuff. Rehearsing for, I know, right? What you're practicing for.
Yeah, I'm actually starting up my own little harp business, and I want to play at like weddings and stuff, events, private events, parties, stuff like that. So I'm like currently working on just expanding my repertoire, and I have my first solo gig tomorrow, actually. I'm playing at a wedding, and yeah, I hope that my business grows and I eventually get more gigs so that eventually it could just be like a regular thing for me.
What have some of the shows that you've already done?
Some of the shows I've played at the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C. That was a really cool experience. I've played in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I recently backed up a mariachi singer at a casino in Arizona, and then another casino in Nevada. So that was a fun experience.
Wasn't there
and
one
that was
in
with the
Mexico?
mariachi group. Oh yeah, and then I did go to Mexico this past November. And I played at the Teatro de Gollado, which was a really cool experience. It's like a super famous theater that like they only let like they don't let just anyone perform there.
It's like
so
the
it was
best
like
of the best kind of
yeah,
thing.
it was like an honor to be there.
Yeah.
And so that was a really awesome experience. Yeah.
So I guess my next question would be, what are some of the challenges? Because I know you were kind of going into that and speaking on that. What are some of the challenges that you've had pursuing your craft?
Challenges? Honestly, sometimes it's just simply like motivation, just like feeling motivated to do it. Or just like discouragement, especially after you you perform, and then if you did really bad or you messed up your solo or something. It's like I've experienced that before, and it's like um it's discouraging, and it's like it's so easy to like get in your head about it. um but you just like you gotta learn like how to like kind of talk to yourself. Like when you do, it's like, okay, I messed up this time, I know what went wrong, I can fix that for next time. And it's like, you learn from it.
Exactly.
So and then another thing is for me getting nervous. Like I get nervous. Like I mean, like I'm an introvert, 100%. Yeah. And I'm like super super shy and quiet. And so like for me to like go on a stage in front of thousands of people, it takes a lot. Yeah. And I have to like I figured out a way, because everyone has their own way of coping with nervousness and like the adrenaline. But for me personally, like I basically like just fake my confidence in the beginning, and try to come out as like overconfident and like I basically just like act.
Yeah. She's a musician and an actor.
I just act being confident, and then usually after the first like 3 songs, it's also like a psychological thing. So like when you convince yourself that you are confident, you eventually become confident, and then you feel real confidence, and it's like, oh, this is so cool.
Yeah. No, I love that.
Some challenges.
Because I think a lot of times artists nowadays, and in general, as an artist, it can be challenging stepping out there, being vulnerable, especially when you talked about, messing up. It's like you're reminding yourself, that's kind of part of the craft, right?
Yeah.
Is learning from that, understanding 100%. That you are going to mess up. But it's okay if you mess up. It's okay if you make mistakes. Just keep doing it, and that's how you get better.
Exactly.
And I love that.
You live and you learn.
Exactly. What does it mean to, just be creative as an individual, like within that inspiration, and how do you see being an artist? Whether it's looking outside the box, whether it's just really understanding what it is to create within life and your individuality.
For me, I would say so far, from what I've experienced, and I'm young and I still have like a long way to go, but so far I would say being an artist is learning some sort of skill, or some sort of skill where you give it your full capacity. You like go all in, and you like do your best, and you bring in all of the creativeness in you that you have, and you just kind of go all in for it and create new things, and just do awesome things with that, pretty much. I guess I just want to like let people know that like it's okay to be an introvert, and it's not a bad thing, and like sometimes society kind of makes it look like being like as if being shy and quiet is like as a negative thing. But it's really not. Like, it actually saves you from a lot, and you can channel that energy and like take it to your craft or your skill, and like really do amazing things with it. And it's okay to like be an actor and like a musician and be like a host or something, and be like introverted and shy and quiet. And that's something that I'm learning, because I used to be like ashamed of being super shy and quiet, but now I'm realizing like, no, it's like it's a good thing. Like, it's a really good thing. And just because society portrays like favors being loud and like extroverted as like a really good thing, like it's okay, and it's good.
No, thank you for sharing that, because like I know even for me that inspires me, because I know a lot of people assume that I'm like this extrovert and just an extrovert, but I'm also like more introvert. I need that time where I need to be alone. I need to go and be by myself for a certain amount of time to be able to be an extrovert. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Gio, for being on Legions of Artists. It's such an honor. Like, even though we do crazy, I don't want to cuss, but crazy stuff together. It's just an honor to call you my friend and just be a part of your life and hear your story. Just to be able to conversate with you.
It was
thank
fun.
you.
I had a good time.
You better have.
Sorry, Holly.